Hey guys, Raj here. I hope you guys are well. Today I'm going to be doing a video that is all about fragrances that I'm going to be wearing this season in spring. So in the UK, the weather is starting to change a little bit. It's getting a little bit warmer. It's still raining, obviously, and can be a little bit cold at times. But the weather is changing, so the fragrances I wear also change. You know, there are some fragrances that I will wear in several seasons or all year round, but there are definitely some fragrances that I just kind of wear in 1 or 2 seasons, and so I'm going to go through them with you. So the first bunch of fragrances I'm going to show are actually samples or a decant, and these are fragrances I think are going to work really well this season, but I'm still like testing them. But definitely, you know, for me, I thought it was worth mentioning. So all the names of the fragrances are down in the description box, so check that out. And starting off with a couple of fragrances, I've mentioned these on a recent video. I'll mention them again. They're worth it. This is from the house of Hermes, from their Jardin series, Un Jardin sur le Nil and Un Jardin sur le Toit, which is actually on my to buy list now. I absolutely loved it. It's all about fresh fragrances, fruity, maybe some greener notes in there, but simple, just really well made and definitely worth checking out. A couple of fragrances from Acqua de Parma. I was going through my samples recently and found these two, so I definitely need to revisit this house. I got 2 samples of Mirto de Panarea. So there you go. A little bit blurry, but you can probably make it out. And I've got 1 sample of Arancia de Capri. I don't know a huge amount about these fragrances, but I'm definitely looking forward to trying them. Arancia de Capri, I've tried it once actually, is an orange-based fragrance, and this whole line is about slightly fresher fragrances, but not just like citrus and that's it. They add in some interesting other types of accords, and I think they're well made, but nothing spectacular, but definitely worth checking out. A fragrance decant that I've got recently that I've tried before. I was at duty free, I can't remember where I was going, and it was my sense of the flight. So this is from Zegna, and this one is Acqua di Bergamotto. So this is not to be confused with the Essenze collection where they have Italian bergamot. This is more sort of, you could call it, it's cheaper basically, part of their more mainstream line. This is a simple, classy, soapy, citrusy bergamot, really well done. A few other things going on, but it's actually very, very linear, and I just think this is going to be so good in spring. Okay, a couple more samples here. Again, a fragrance I've mentioned recently. This is Polo Blue, but the Eau de Parfum. So this is the new version. I think it's basically just a more grown-up version of the original, and I like the ingredients used in here. It smells, I think it actually smells better. I went back to try the original EDT, and I actually prefer this one. I really do. So definitely, I've got a couple of samples of those. So looking forward to trying it a little bit more. Also, kind of like an impulse purchase for me, which I don't really do. It wasn't, you know, much of an outlay, but this is a small bottle from Rituals. So this one is called Eau de Kashmir. Not Kashmir as in the fabric, but Kashmir as in the place in the city in Pakistan, where they say they get their lavender in this fragrance, and it smells sweet, soapy. There's some vetiver in here as well, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I pick up on a little bit of bergamot as well. I think that is in I think they are pretty much the 3 main notes. Very easy to wear, affordable, and Rituals make good fragrances. They're well made. Nothing spectacular again, but you know, worth checking out. I really like this fragrance actually. And another one from Penhaligon's, and this one is called Juniper Sling. So Juniper Sling, named after the drink, and this is all about gin and aromatic notes. It's it is quite a kind of drier style fragrance, but really classy, and I like it a lot. Okay guys, so I'm going on to my full bottles now. These ones I know that these are going to work because I've worn them many times in spring before, also other seasons, but let's just get straight into the first one. From the house of Atelier Cologne, I have reviewed this fragrance fairly recently. This one is called Cedrat Enivrant. Lime, fresh lime, juicy. I've used this so much. I wear this on holiday all the time, and it's just so perfect. Very, very simple, but sometimes simplicity is equally as good as complexity. Okay, guys, that was Atelier Cologne's Cedrat Enivrant. Going on to the next one. This is, again, another fragrance I have reviewed from the house of Dunhill. And you can see Dunhill there. Such a cool bottle. I love the design. This one is called Icon, and it's all about this sugary, sweet, almost candy-like, but not over the top, orange blossom note. And then it's joined in with some, I'm going to be very basic and say deeper notes. You know, this is not a full review. I have done the review, so you can check that out. But there is something anchoring it in the base of this fragrance that gives it that real masculine edge to it. But I actually think it is a unisex fragrance, to be honest. It's just marketing at the end of the day. Next up, another fragrance from Acqua di Parma, one of my all-time favorites. I will re-review this. I have mentioned that a few times. This is probably the classiest fragrance I've ever smelled. This is Colonia Intensa. So Colonia Intensa. Acqua di Parma have taken the original Colonia, which was very citrus and sharp and soapy, and they have turned it into this amazing blend of florals and leather, and also this amazing citruses in the opening, which are kind of overshadowed by some of the darker notes, but so stylish, nothing over the top, very Italian, so good. Acqua di Parma's Colonia Intensa, check it out. Fragrance from the house of Creed is up next, and a spring fragrance list probably wouldn't be complete without a fragrance from Creed. You know, if I had the bottle, I would have also mentioned Royal Water. That was a fragrance that I bought, and then my dad really liked it, so it was his birthday coming up, so I decided to just pass it on to him. But if I didn't, that would have been in this list along with Vetiver Geranium. So Creed's Vetiver Geranium, this is kind of like almost like a fresh cut grass smell, but with that smoky, very, very stripped back vetiver. It's not smoky, it's on the fresher side. And also there is a little bit of patchouli in here, which is, it's not on the dark chocolatey side. Again, this is a fresh fragrance, but what Creed have done is that they've come along and taken this, patchouli note, and it's kind of like a smoky green vibe. It adds a nice bit of complexity to this fragrance. I like this one a lot. Creed's Vetiver Geranium. Next up, my scent of the day, and I probably will have to do a fully fledged review on this. I've mentioned it a few times on my channel. This is from Tom Ford's Private Blend, and this one is Cafe Rose. So Cafe Rose, probably just about see it there. This smells luxurious to me. This is like a luxurious blend of different types of roses. There's incense and black pepper, adding a nice depth to this fragrance. But you have to like rose on the slightly sweeter side. Very unisex fragrance. Absolutely no reason why a man can't wear this fragrance. Cafe Rose. Yeah, scent of the day today. I smell amazing. Okay, so going on to another Hermes fragrance. This is actually a gift that I got recently. I have tried it before, again at duty free. It's always a great place to shop, I think, or test duty free in airports. But this one is called Equipage Geranium. This is actually a fairly new release by Hermes. And you can see a picture of a guy getting onto a horse at the back. But this fragrance is new, but it's technically like a flanker because Hermes have a fragrance called Equipage, which is very sort of old school traditional masculine scent, and this one comes along and just freshens it up, makes it a little bit lively. I think people who like the original, I think probably will like this too, but I kind of feel with this one, I mean anyone can wear any fragrance of any age, you know, but I just feel somebody with a more mature vibe is probably going to wear this fragrance. Hermes' Equipage Geranium. Okay guys, finishing off this spring fragrance list with 2 fragrances from the house of Xerjoff. I could not leave this out. How could I? I look forward to wearing these fragrances. The first one, I don't really wear any other time apart from spring is the best time. You can wear it in summer also, and maybe sometimes in like colder weather to change things up, but most of the time I wear this in spring. And this is Xerjoff 1861. This actually technically is called 1861 Renaissance, but what they've done is that they've taken this 1861 line, expanded it, and added the name Renaissance to the bottom. But this is the older bottle. This is, you know, it's like a walk in a park or a walk along the beach actually. It gives you that fresh feeling. Mint, citrus, floral notes in there. Very simple but high impact, and that's what I really like about this fragrance. One of my all-time favorite fragrances. Okay, so finishing off this list with, as I said, you know, another Xerjoff fragrance from their Shooting Stars collection. This one is Nio. Xerjoff Nio. Cool bottle, I like it. And you know, I reviewed this fragrance, and I think at the time, I'm pretty sure at the time I was working off a decant. I gave this review a 7.5 out of 10. Now, normally with my reviews, my opinion on camera is my final opinion. This one though, to be honest, I think I need to upgrade that. I think I need to upgrade that rating to like a 8.5. There's something has happened. I don't know what's happened, but this fragrance seems to be getting better with time. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I'm really, really loving this. This is actually a great work fragrance, quite versatile in terms of when you can wear it. The amazing bergamot opening, and this kind of vetiver, kind of nutmeg, maybe a little bit of leather, maybe I'm just thinking, maybe I'm just imagining it, but there's something smoky in the base of this fragrance coming out. Yeah, really excellent. Xerjoff Nio is so classy, quite expensive, it definitely is, and the price has gone up, so you know, you got to make a decision there. But guys, this is gonna be a good season for me in terms of fragrances. Definitely will be. Got some good stuff to wear here, some old favorites, some new decants, and always good to explore new fragrances. Over to you guys. What are you going to wear in this season? I mean, spring can mean different things to different people. You know, around the world, it could be very different. What are you going to be wearing, or have you been wearing this month or in the next couple of months? Let me know. Maybe just a handful, or maybe one, your favorite one. Have you tried any of these fragrances? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? Do some of them sound interesting? And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and also check out my Facebook page if you haven't done so already. Take care. Bye.